Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It is 6:46 and I need to head downstairs. My last alarm just went off to say, hey, get out of the room right now. A number of hotel doors around me have opened and closed, which means I feel the shuttle should be pretty full this morning. So I need to get downstairs. We're heading to Vegas first, and then we have like a 2-hour and 15-minute sit. I think we're changing planes, but I'll only find out if I actually get out of this hotel room and get started. All right, I will see you at the airport. For a change, I got through KCM, but Ross did not, so he's being random. I'm just gonna hang out, wait for him, then we'll head off to our gate at B22, something like that. It's like a 25-minute walk. It's so far away. Why is the airport in Salt Lake City so large? I don't get it. It's like Charlotte. It's huge. We're gonna have to get coffee before we start our walk. Right, that was a nice flight. 58 minutes, completely full. Really super nice passengers. Lots of kids, all of which were very well behaved. The adults were behaved. Nothing to give you here. Super easy. Loved it. We have a 2-hour, 15-minute sit, so I'm gonna drop off my luggage at the crew room and then probably grab something to eat outside of security because there's better choices out there. Ta-da! So I will see you next. I don't even know where I'm flying after this. I never know. I just show up and do my job. But I'll see you shortly. Wendy's for breakfast and our coffee. Their coffee's not that bad. But of course I got random coming back into the airport. Whatever. Alrighty, so we're going to be flying off to Kansas City and back home to Las Vegas. Yay! But I wanted to show you something we've changed. In rows 4, 5, and 6, we've blocked off the middle seat completely. These trays are new. They're not all installed yet, but so you could sit in that seat or this one and not have someone sitting in the middle seat, which is a big complaint for a lot of people. So we have 3 complete rows, 6 seat sections where that middle seat is blocked, and it's a very heavy like aluminum tray, very heavy, which is awesome for extra room because our tray tables are infamously small. So this is very nice. So row 4, 5, and 6 we have these middle seats blocked off, which is kind of cool. There, welcome to Kansas City. There we are, very exciting. So that flight was very nice. The passengers were lovely, but that's pretty in keeping with Kansas City. The people are usually very nice in general. But the only fly in the ointment, so to speak, was Ross was like, hey, could you check out the bathroom? What's that in the toilet? He knew what was in the toilet. It was a gift from a passenger, if you know what I mean. Big, scary, messy, glistening. I took care of it with a pot full of hot coffee, but that was the only complication for the flight. So there we are. It is just about 4 o'clock. We're going to be bored. We're supposed to be leaving at 5:21, and we're not even boarded yet. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. But I was hoping for a time to get something to nibble on, but that's not going to happen. So I'm just having a snack from the plane. I will see you back in Las Vegas. So I just realized we have like 20 minutes before we have to start boarding. And so there's only 2 options for food really near our gates. And one of them's called Big Chicken. And I didn't know, I saw on some YouTube video that like this Big Chicken is a Shaquille O'Neal business. And it's on a couple different cruise ships. I think Carnival, I think. But I'm like, they have a store right here or a restaurant here in the airport. So I'm going to try it for the first time. I'm very excited. $14 for a sandwich, but it's better than eating chips. I'll see you in Vegas. Don't I sound important with my loud shoes? I wish all of our jet bridges had views. Sandwich look like, if I can get this open. Oh. That's about as appetizing looking in person as it does in camera. Okay. Alright. Okay. Shaq, I can tell you, you make a damn good sandwich. That was definitely well worth the money. Holy crap, that was delicious. Hey guys, hi. Welcome back to Las Vegas. I have to say that flight from Kansas City wasn't quite as nice as the flight to Kansas City. Most of the passengers were great. Most of our passengers from that part of the country they're just nice people. But there just seemed to be a big handful of people who, the word I want to use is willful. Oh, hold on. So, yeah, just some passengers wanted to do what they wanted to do, even though they shouldn't and couldn't, and didn't seem to want to accept the guidance that and it's all for your safety. It's not like we're trying to be, mean. They're just things you can't do, places you can't sit. Yeah, it was just a little frustrating. We had one poor kid who chose, the last 30 seconds of the flight to get violently ill all over the place. A couple of things I really can't tell you about because it was unpleasant and unnecessary to spend much time on it. But the lesson, I'm like, I want to touch my face. It was that bad, But it had a great crew, an amazing crew. The lesson is that you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. If you have an issue or something you'd like to happen, approach the person who's responsible for that area, say a flight attendant, for example. Approach in a way that's not aggressive and not forceful and not like hands and pointing fingers. If you're more likely to get things happen, you're more likely to have things happen in the way you'd like them to happen, rather than approaching with anger and just, yeah. Am I making myself clear? All right. I want to go home, but I need to go to the post office. I'm going to be changing my post office box, my P.O. box, for the first time in 8 years. But I'm tired of the limitations that this airport post office has in terms of time. And it's just, I have a car. I don't know why I haven't changed it years ago. I can just speed over to another post office that's open late and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to head over to my favorite post office and see if I can open a P.O. box there. So I'll meet you at the post office. You might recognize this post office. It's the one that is directly across from the airport, and they close at 9 o'clock on weekdays, and I think 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock on Saturdays, something like that. And this part I think is always open 24/7 in case I want to go to a P.O. box. So this felt like the natural place to come. Now I'm just going to do a little research in terms of looking at where the numbers are. So if they say, oh, do you want this one? I can say no, and just to have an idea of where the boxes are. And, oh, look, they have these big ones in case I got my Amazon packages. All right, I'm getting excited. Yeah, oh yeah, this is great. Oh yeah. Am I weird? Am I the only person who has a favorite post office? This is my favorite post office. The people who work here are always amazing. It's right across from the airport. Not sure if you can see the strip through the windows right there. So I popped in here. I'm going to look at how the boxes are set up so I can sort of see which level I want and where the post office box might be located. But they all seem to be pretty sensible. The larger boxes behind me are for if you have a larger package delivered that won't fit in your box. So you can just pick it up here. It's so much better than where I usually go to my P.O. box. I'm not sure why it's taken me this long to come here, but I am going to go see if they have a P.O. box available. Oh, there's a line. That's all right. Can't get the P.O. box here tonight. Apparently I have to fill out paperwork and I have to make keys. But I've made a friend in line. This older gentleman let me go cut in front of him because his order is much larger than mine. But yeah. Speed bump, ride 'em cowboy. Hey guys, all right. So I'm just leaving the post office. I got 2 copies of the forms I'd need. I filled them all out completely, making sure I had everything I would need. I have my photo registration card on me for some reason. That's the non-photo ID version ID I'm going to use, and I also have clearly have my driver's license. So I have everything filled out, all the documents I need to have that done. So tomorrow morning I'll just be able to walk in and get it done lickety split, right? Cross your fingers. But I'm sorry that there wasn't much more interesting content for today, but I'm also not sorry, because it's really nice to have a nice, simple, boring day. My kind of day. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you tomorrow. All right, I should say, if I have a chance and the cats are willing to be filmed, I'll film a little bit of my kitty cats when I get back to the house. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. All right, fly safe. Bye. What? What? You're not happy to see me home? Oh, no, I guess not. All right, say goodbye.